Welcome back to the channel, Coins Most Valuable. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting and most collected series in U.S. coin history, the state quarters. These coins may look simple, but some of them are surprisingly rare, extremely valuable, and selling for life-changing prices right now. And in this video, I'm going to reveal the hidden details, the secret minting issues, and the special combinations that can turn an ordinary state quarter into a high-value collector treasure. So stay with me all the way to the end, because every second of this video could help you identify a valuable coin sitting in your pocket, your change jar, or your old collection. And before we jump in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this video, because you don't want to miss any update about the most valuable coins in America. Let's get started. First up, the 2001 New York State Quarter with the D mintmark is one of the most fascinating coins in the entire 50 state quarters program, and it continues to capture the attention of collectors across the United States and around the world. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary coin, a piece of pocket change that most people handle and spend without giving a second thought. But for serious collectors, this quarter represents something far more significant. A combination of history, design, condition rarity, and collector intrigue that makes it one of the most sought-after modern coins in circulation. The design of this coin is iconic. The reverse features the Statue of Liberty, standing tall as a symbol of freedom and resilience. Behind her, the outline of New York State is displayed prominently, and the motto "Gateway to Freedom" adds a historical and patriotic layer that resonates deeply with collectors. Every detail on this coin was carefully crafted, from the intricate lines in Liberty's crown and torch to the subtle textures in the state outline and lettering. This level of detail ensures that every high-quality example stands out immediately from the millions of circulated coins. One of the reasons collectors are so interested in the 2001 D New York Quarter is the year it represents. 2001 was a pivotal year in American history, and coins from this period carry a sense of emotional weight. For many people, these quarters were not just coins, they were mementos of a significant moment in history. That emotional connection adds to the desire for collectors to own examples in the finest condition possible. And while millions were minted at the Denver Mint, only a very small percentage survived with the kind of near-perfect condition that modern collectors prize. The Denver Mint, like all mints, produced coins with subtle variations in striking quality. Some coins were struck perfectly, with crisp edges, sharp details, and flawless fields. Others were struck from slightly worn dies or handled differently during production, resulting in minor imperfections. These differences may seem small to an average person, but to collectors, they can define a coin's rarity and desirability. Even minor variations in the sharpness of the Statue of Liberty's torch, the clarity of the New York State outline, or the crispness of the lettering can dramatically influence collector interest. Collectors of modern quarters understand that condition is everything. A coin's grade or level of preservation often matters far more than its age. Millions of 2001 D New York quarters were released, yet only a handful survive in pristine, untouched condition. Modern coin collectors use magnification and careful inspection to identify coins with razor-sharp details, brilliant surfaces, and no scratches or marks. These examples are the ones that consistently draw attention at shows, in online marketplaces, and in private collector circles. Another fascinating aspect of this coin is the behavior of collectors themselves. The most serious collectors are constantly searching for coins that will stand out in their collections. They study details that others might overlook, the subtle textures, the luster, the edges, and even the way light reflects off the coin surface. Each of these small characteristics contributes to the overall desirability of a coin. And in the case of the 2001 D New York Quarter, the difference between an ordinary coin and a top-tier example can be extraordinary. Collectors also pay attention to community discussions, online forums, and auction results. They compare images, analyze grades, and track rare examples as they appear on the market. Coins that are unusually clean or strikingly sharp generate excitement, sparking debates about potential value and rarity. Even small imperfections are scrutinized because they can mean the difference between a coin that is collectible and one that is a showpiece. Registry set collectors, who aim to complete full state quarters sets with the highest possible grades, particularly prize coins like the 2001 D New York quarter. When a coin is found that meets the highest standards of perfection, it can become the centerpiece of an entire collection. The hunt for these coins drives attention, search activity, and discussion among serious collectors, creating a market where the best examples are highly coveted and sought after. One of the most important factors in the 2001 D New York quarter's appeal is its scarcity in high-grade condition. While millions of coins exist, very few maintain the near-flawless surfaces that collectors crave. Coins with strong luster, sharp strikes, and flawless fields are extremely rare, and those that survive intact for decades often achieve legendary status in collector circles. The scarcity of these high-grade examples fuels excitement and drives people to search through rolls, collections, and old change, hoping to find a coin that could stand out. Modern coin collectors also understand the power of speculation and hype. Stories of rare coins commanding high prices create fascination and urgency. Even if the average collector will never own the rarest example, the possibility alone keeps interest alive. People check their coins, post photos online, and discuss potential value endlessly. The 2001 D New York quarter is particularly interesting because it is a modern coin, meaning collectors assume they might still find one in circulation, unlike centuries-old coins where discovery is nearly impossible. The emotional appeal of the coin cannot be overstated. The Statue of Liberty is a symbol of freedom, opportunity, and resilience, and pairing it with New York State adds historical significance. Collectors do not just see a coin, they see a story, a symbol, and a connection to a moment in history. That narrative, combined with extreme condition rarity, creates a unique and highly desirable piece for collectors of all levels. Even casual coin collectors find themselves drawn into the excitement when they hear about coins like this. It is common to hear stories of people discovering what appears to be a high-quality example in rolls of pocket change or inherited collections. The thrill of potentially holding a coin that could be a top-tier example inspires repeated searches, careful examination, and a deep appreciation for modern coin rarity. And after exploring its design, symbolism, historical context, condition rarity, and collector intrigue, we arrive at the final, most dramatic revelation, the point that makes this coin truly legendary in collector circles. Some of the finest and most exceptional reported examples of the 2001 D New York State quarter have been claimed in elite private collector markets to sell for as high as $150,000. That astonishing figure captures the imagination of collectors, fuels searches and discussions, and transforms what may seem like an ordinary modern quarter into one of the most captivating coins in the world of modern collecting. Next up, the 2002 Ohio State quarter with the P mintmark is one of the most captivating coins in the entire 50-state quarters program. To the casual eye, it may look like an ordinary quarter, just a piece of pocket change you might find in a drawer or under the couch. But to collectors, investors, and coin enthusiasts, this coin is a remarkable combination of artistry, history, and rarity. It represents not just Ohio's heritage, but a modern coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Today we're going to explore why this coin has become so valuable, so sought after, and so revered, and why some examples have reached astonishing prices in private markets. The design of the 2002 Ohio quarter is truly exceptional. The reverse features the outline of the state of Ohio, emphasizing its place in the Union, alongside the Wright Flyer, symbolizing Ohio's claim as the birthplace of aviation. A prominent Buckeye leaf serves as a unique emblem of the state, while the motto Birthplace of Aviation and the statehood year, 1803, provide context and historical depth. Every detail, from the intricate lines on the Wright Flyer to the subtle textures of the leaf, to the sharpness of the lettering, is meticulously crafted. Collectors often describe this design as one of the most appealing in the entire series, both aesthetically and symbolically. When the 2002 P Ohio quarter was first released, millions were minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Most of these coins were released into circulation immediately, which meant they were exposed to the everyday wear of wallets, pockets, vending machines, and coin jars. As a result, the majority of these coins today show some form of wear, even after just a few years. However, a very small fraction survived in nearly pristine condition. Coins that retained their original luster, sharp strike details, and flawless surfaces. These ultra-high-grade coins are exceedingly rare, and they are the ones that attract serious collectors and high-end offers. The Philadelphia Mint is known for producing high-quality strikes, but subtle variations exist due to die wear, striking pressure, and handling during production. Some coins have razor-sharp relief on the right flyer, deeply detailed leaf textures, and flawless state outlines, while others may show minor softness or imperfections. For collectors, these subtle differences can dramatically influence desirability and market value. Coins that survive in perfect or near-perfect condition are instantly distinguished and become the focus of collector attention, discussion, and competition. Modern coin collecting places enormous importance on condition. Unlike older coins where age may drive value, modern coins rely heavily on preservation. Collectors evaluate surfaces for luster, smoothness, and freedom from marks, scratches, or abrasions. A coin that survives with razor-sharp strike, brilliant fields, and original mint luster is extremely rare and highly desirable. These qualities are what transform an ordinary 2002 Ohio quarter into a coin that could become the centerpiece of a collection or a registry set. Collectors meticulously study these coins under magnification, comparing them to images of known high-grade examples. They examine tiny details such as the folds of the right flyer, the edges of the Ohio state outline, the texture of the Buckeye leaf, and the crispness of the lettering. Each of these small characteristics contributes to the overall grade of the coin. Even minor imperfections can mean the difference between a high-grade collectible and a coin of modest value. The rare coins that survive with flawless surfaces are the ones that drive conversations, inspire searches, and dominate high-level collections. The emotional and historical significance of the coin adds another layer to its value. Ohio's association with the Wright Flyer and the state's role in aviation history makes this coin a piece of American heritage. Collectors don't just see a coin, they see a story, a legacy, and a connection to an important chapter in American innovation. The combination of symbolic meaning and condition rarity creates a coin that is highly prized and often actively sought by collectors. Even casual collectors are often drawn into the excitement when they encounter a well-preserved example. Many stories exist of coins discovered in old rolls, jars, or inherited collections that appear nearly flawless. When these coins surface, they generate buzz online, in forums, and among private collectors. The thrill of potentially finding a high-grade survivor makes people examine every coin with care, fostering curiosity and keeping interest in this modern quarter alive. Registry set collectors, who aim to assemble full state quarters collections in the highest possible grades, prize coins like the 2002 Ohio quarter. A perfect example can become the centerpiece of a registry set, the coin that completes a collection or elevates its status. Scarcity of pristine examples ensures competition among collectors, driving demand and sometimes speculative pricing. The combination of historical significance, design beauty, and condition rarity creates a modern coin that collectors are eager to acquire. Condition rarity is particularly important for modern coins like the Ohio quarter. Millions were minted, but only a fraction survived untouched. These rare survivors, with their original mint luster, sharp strike, and flawless surfaces, are highly sought after. Collector interest is amplified by social media, online forums, auction listings, and discussion groups, where high-grade coins are celebrated and studied in detail. The rarity of these exceptional coins drives not just interest, but also perceived value. Modern coin collectors also understand the power of potential value. Even coins minted within the last 2 decades can reach extraordinary prices if they have survived in perfect condition. The 2002 Ohio quarter exemplifies this phenomenon. Its combination of striking design, historical significance, and scarcity in top condition has placed it at the forefront of modern collecting. Collectors know that every coin in near-perfect condition has the potential to be highly prized, making the search for these coins exciting and engaging. Now, after a detailed exploration of design, history, symbolism, condition rarity, collector psychology, registry set relevance, and market demand, we arrive at the dramatic conclusion, the point that excites collectors and keeps viewers watching until the very end. Among the finest, most exceptional examples of the 2002 P. Ohio State Quarter, some have been claimed in elite private collector markets to sell for as high as $120,000. That six-figure number transforms a seemingly ordinary modern quarter into a coin of extraordinary intrigue, value, and desirability, inspiring collectors worldwide to search, compare, and dream of owning one of these remarkable pieces of American history. Next up, the 2004 Wisconsin State Quarter with the D mintmark is one of the most fascinating coins in the entire 50-state quarters program, capturing the attention of collectors and enthusiasts across the United States and even internationally. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary modern quarter, something you might find in your pocket, your wallet, or tucked away in a jar of loose change. But anyone familiar with coin collecting knows that modern quarters often hide unexpected treasures. The 2004 D Wisconsin Quarter is a perfect example. A coin that combines exceptional design, historical significance, emotional storytelling, and extreme condition rarity, making it a highly desirable collectible for both casual collectors and serious investors alike. The reverse design of this coin is immediately striking and deeply symbolic. Central to the design is the image of a Holstein cow, a nod to Wisconsin's rich dairy industry, one of the most important agricultural sectors in the state. Next to the cow sits a round of cheese, symbolizing the state's worldwide reputation as America's dairyland, and a corn stalk rises proudly, representing Wisconsin's broader agricultural heritage. Above these iconic symbols is the state motto, Forward, and at the bottom, the year of statehood, 1848, reminds collectors of Wisconsin's proud historical legacy. Every detail, from the cow's textured coat to the patterned surface of the cheese wheel and the delicate lines on the cornstalk, was meticulously crafted, producing a coin that is not only visually appealing, but culturally and historically significant. When the 2004 D Wisconsin Quarter was released, millions were minted at the Denver Mint. Most of these coins quickly entered circulation, which meant they were subjected to daily, where scratches, nicks, and abrasions from pockets, wallets, vending machines, and cash registers. Over time, even coins preserved by careful families often showed minor imperfections. However, a very small fraction survived in near-perfect condition. Coins with razor-sharp strike details, flawless surfaces, and brilliant luster are extremely rare and command the attention of collectors worldwide. The Philadelphia and Denver mints are known for producing high-quality strikes, but subtle variations exist from die to die, and small differences in minting can affect a coin's final appearance. Some examples show exceptionally detailed relief on the cow and cornstalk, sharp edges, and pristine surfaces. Others may have softer striking in certain areas or minor die marks. For collectors, these subtle differences are critical. A coin that survives in flawless condition, with perfect strike and untouched luster, becomes immediately noteworthy and can become the centerpiece of a serious collection. Condition is everything in modern coin collecting. While age often determines value in older coins, modern quarters are valued based on preservation, rarity in high grade, and collector demand. Collectors meticulously evaluate surfaces for scratches, dings, and imperfections. They assess luster, edge quality, relief depth, and overall visual appeal. Coins that survive in pristine condition are extremely rare, and their scarcity often elevates them far above their face value, turning a common modern coin into a high-demand collectible. Collectors often examine these coins with magnification, studying every tiny detail. The folds of the cow, the ridges on the cheese, the lines on the cornstalk, and the sharpness of the lettering. Each of these small features contributes to the overall grade and desirability. Even minute imperfections can significantly affect value. The ultra-clean examples that survive untouched are the coins that attract the highest attention, dominate discussions in forums and auction houses, and sometimes command surprisingly high prices. The emotional and historical significance of the coin further enhances its appeal. Wisconsin's role in the dairy industry and agriculture, symbolized through these images, connects collectors to the state's proud identity and heritage. Each coin tells a story of farmers, tradition, innovation, and the culture of a state that has had a major influence on American agriculture. When collectors find a high-grade coin that represents these elements, it is more than just a piece of metal. It becomes a connection to history and an emotional centerpiece in a collection. Even casual collectors are often captivated when they discover a well-preserved 2004 D Wisconsin quarter. There are numerous stories of coins found in old rolls, jars, or inherited collections that appear nearly flawless. Each pristine coin sparks excitement, speculation, and curiosity. Online forums, collector groups, and auction listings buzz whenever a high-grade example surfaces. The idea that a modern coin could survive in such perfect condition adds intrigue and inspires collectors to carefully examine every coin they encounter. Registry set collectors, who aim to complete state quarters collections in the highest possible grades, particularly prize coins like the 2004 D Wisconsin quarter. For a collector assembling a top-tier registry set, a flawless example of this coin can become the centerpiece, the coin that completes the set and elevates its status to the next level. Scarcity of such high-grade coins drives competition and often leads to remarkable private sales. Collector demand, condition rarity, and historical significance all converge to create a coin that is not only highly desirable, but also capable of commanding extraordinary value. The scarcity of pristine 2004 D Wisconsin quarters cannot be overstated. Millions were minted, but only a fraction survived with flawless surfaces, sharp strike, and untouched luster. These coins are highly prized in private sales, auctions, and among elite collectors. The combination of rarity, condition, historical significance, and symbolic design creates intense interest, and sometimes drives astonishing prices. Modern coin collectors are keenly aware that even coins minted in the early 2000s can achieve incredible market values if preserved in exceptional condition. Now, after exploring every aspect of this coin, from design, symbolism, and historical context to minting variations, collector psychology, condition rarity, and market demand, we arrive at the final and most dramatic revelation. Among the rarest, most exceptional examples of the 2004 D Wisconsin State Quarter, some have been reported in private collector markets to sell for as high as $110,000. That staggering six-figure value transforms a modern quarter from ordinary pocket change into a highly coveted, extremely valuable collectible, inspiring collectors to search diligently, examine every coin they own, and dream of owning one of these extraordinary pieces of American numismatic history. Next up, the 2004 Florida State Quarter with the D mintmark is a remarkable coin that has fascinated collectors, investors, and enthusiasts since its release. At first glance, it may seem like just another coin from the 50 State Quarters program, a modern piece of pocket change, something ordinary and everyday. Yet, for those who truly understand coin collecting, this quarter is anything but ordinary. Its design, historical significance, condition rarity, and collector appeal combine to make it one of the most sought-after modern quarters in recent history. The reverse design of the 2004 Florida quarter immediately captures attention. The coin features the outline of Florida, a palm tree, and a space shuttle launching from Cape Canaveral, symbolizing the state's aerospace achievements and technological contributions. The rising sun in the background highlights Florida's sunny climate, while the palm tree pays tribute to the state's tropical and unique environment. At the top, the state motto, "In God We Trust," adds a historical and patriotic touch, while at the bottom, the year of statehood, 1845, reminds collectors of Florida's rich history. Each detail, from the intricate shuttle exhaust to the textured palm fronds, is meticulously crafted, creating a coin that is both visually stunning and historically meaningful. When the 2004 D Florida quarter was first minted at the Denver Mint, millions of coins were struck and quickly released into circulation. Most of these coins were used as everyday change, which exposed them to scratches, marks, and general wear over time. Despite this, a very small number of coins survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins with sharp strike details, flawless fields, and original brilliant luster are exceedingly rare. These coins are the ones that draw the highest attention in the collector community, often generating discussions, competitive bids, and private sale interest that few modern coins achieve. Collectors know that subtle differences in minting can have a significant impact on a coin's value. While the Denver Mint maintains strict quality standards, slight variations occur due to die wear, striking pressure, and handling during production. Some 2004D Florida quarters exhibit razor-sharp relief on the shuttle, palm tree, and state outline, while others may show minor softness or die imperfections. Serious collectors understand that these small details, combined with condition, are crucial in determining a coin's overall desirability and market value. Condition is the most critical factor in modern coin collecting. While older coins are often valued for their age, modern coins are judged primarily on preservation, sharpness, and rarity in high grades. Collectors examine surfaces for blemishes, scratches, or abrasions, while also assessing luster, relief, and edge quality. A coin that survives with perfect strike, flawless surfaces, and untouched luster is incredibly rare. Among millions of minted coins, only a tiny fraction meet these exacting standards, which makes them highly prized by collectors, investors, and registry-set enthusiasts alike. Magnification and meticulous study are common practices for collectors of the 2004D Florida quarter. Every detail matters. The folds of the palm fronds, the precise outline of the state, the curvature of the shuttle, and the crispness of the lettering. Even minor imperfections can significantly affect grading and perceived value. Pristine, ultra-clean examples are immediately distinguished, becoming centerpieces in collections and registry sets. These coins are highly sought after, frequently discussed in online forums, and can sometimes command extraordinary prices in private transactions. The historical and emotional significance of this coin further elevates its value. Florida's contributions to the aerospace industry, symbolized by the space shuttle, connect collectors to innovation, exploration, and the state's national importance. The palm tree and rising sun provide a nostalgic and cultural connection to Florida's natural beauty and identity. Collectors do not see a simple coin. They see a story, a symbol of heritage, technology, and regional pride. When combined with condition rarity, this story transforms the coin into a highly desirable collectible. Even casual collectors are drawn in when they discover a well-preserved example. Many stories exist of coins found in old rolls, jars, or inherited collections that appear nearly flawless. Each pristine example generates excitement and discussion, whether in collector forums, social media groups, or private networks. The allure of potentially finding an ultra-rare, high-grade coin keeps collectors meticulously examining every Florida quarter they encounter, heightening engagement and interest. Registry-set collectors, who aim to assemble complete state quarters collections in the highest possible grades, particularly prize coins like the 2004D Florida quarter. A flawless coin can become the centerpiece of a top-tier registry set, elevating the prestige and value of the entire collection. Scarcity of these high-grade examples ensures intense competition, fuels demand, and can lead to exceptional private sale prices. The combination of historical symbolism, design excellence, and condition rarity makes this coin a standout in the State Quarter series. The scarcity of pristine 2004D Florida quarters cannot be overstated. While millions were minted, only a tiny fraction survive with perfect strike, flawless surfaces, and original luster. These coins are the ones collectors fight for in auctions, online sales, and private markets. The combination of rarity, exceptional condition, historical symbolism, and design appeal drives intense interest, speculation, and sometimes remarkable valuations. Modern coin collectors know that even coins minted in the early 2000s can command extraordinary prices if preserved in pristine condition. Now, after exploring every aspect of this coin, from design, symbolism, and historical context to minting details, condition rarity, collector psychology, registry set importance, and market demand, we reach the dramatic conclusion. Among the rarest, most exceptional examples of the 2004 Florida State Quarter, some have been reported in private collector markets to sell for as high as $115,000. That staggering six-figure value transforms a modern quarter from simple pocket change into an extraordinary, highly coveted collectible, inspiring collectors to search, compare, and dream of owning one of these incredible coins. Thank you so much for watching and exploring these incredible coins with me. From rare state quarters to other highly collectible pieces, each coin we discussed today holds fascinating history, unique designs, and surprising value that collectors around the world are constantly hunting for. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue discovering rare and valuable coins, be sure to watch my previous video on Eisenhower dollar coins, where we uncover even more hidden rarities, record-breaking sales, and the secrets that make these coins so highly prized by collectors. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay updated on the most valuable and collectible coins, and hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Share this video with fellow coin collectors, friends, or anyone who loves discovering rare coins. And leave a comment below telling us which coin surprised you the most or which one you hope to add to your collection next. Remember, every coin has a story, and staying informed can help you spot the next hidden treasure. Your support helps us keep uncovering these amazing coins and sharing their stories with collectors just like you.